Right, this is a short video to let you know how I'm getting on with the van. Not much has happened yet, but I've spotted quite a few mistakes that the previous owner had started and basically messed up. So I'll show you a few of those. Here's one of the first ones. Look at that for a bodge job. Not happy at all with that. I suppose it could be covered up, but come on, seriously? Come on, I need to get a better lens, can't really zoom in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see it's crap. And all the, just everywhere basically, it's all just really bodged. Nothing fits. He has, however, insulated, but very cheaply. Let's have a look at some more. It's always a thing when you buy something that's had a bit of work spent on it, you think you're saving money, but realistically you're not, because in my case it's been done on a budget, and a very cheap budget at that. I try and do it myself on a budget, but I'm not one for cutting corners. This board should come off now. Let's have a look together, shall we? Has it got another screw in it? Oh yeah, one more screw here, sorry. There's your insulation for you. Absolutely crap. Talk about cutting corners. Missed all this out. All down here. So obviously I've got to go and find more insulation. Okay, I don't have to buy as much. But I'm not happy with that at all. Oh god, I hate bodge jobbers. So I bought the van thinking that most of the interior was done with the wiring, but the wiring don't even go anywhere. Well, I'll get back to you when I find something else interesting. Back in a moment. Woo! Right then, I've decided to strip it all, because I'm not happy. Because if this bit here is what I'm working with, whoever did this, the people I bought it off were really nice people, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do all this, but I'm not happy with it. I want it done right, so I'm going to strip it all down, and it's going to take me a while. So I'm going to put it on a time lapse. And I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. I've got the cup of tea made. We need to move a few things out of here before I can start. Look at this lovely wire, look. What's that from? Bloody Flymo or something. Christ. If you're gonna do something, do it properly, you know what I mean? If you're working to a budget, just save a bit of money and do it bit by bit. Don't bodge it. Oh, I don't know. Right then. I think it's time to start correcting. I don't know, I'm going to correct this though, because that's a bit hacked. And if I start trying to cut that and make that, you know, as straight as possible, I'm going to risk hitting the window. So I think that's going to have to stay. I'm going to have to try and cover it with something. I know that's bodging a bodge, but what else am I supposed to do? Any ideas? Leave them in the comments section, because that there, I don't know. Why even put the window in when you got that like that? Come on. I haven't even looked at the other side yet. But anyway, let's start the time lapse, shall we? Here we go. Although this side isn't too bad, to be honest. They put a bit of time on this side, so it's mostly filled up. So it's not too bad. He hasn't done too much of a shoddy job. Let's remove this, and then we'll have a look. We don't want it to break, we don't. Right then, it's not too bad. Let's put a bit of, I would have used boards here, so some gaps here you could have filled up. So what I'm going to do is take the bits from there and pack it into here. We need to take the top ones off now and see what's behind there. Batteries going flat on the old drill as always. Not too bad. I'll put this side back on, but I don't know because I've got to do the wiring, so I'm not too sure what to do. Do I keep them off? Do I keep them on? I don't know. I think he nicked this out of his loft. This isn't new stuff. This is you know, second-hand stuff. I think it's stolen out of a loft. So these lofts are going to be cold now. I'll put some gloves on. Got some gloves on. Bit too small for me. Not the right sort of gloves, but no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this out of here. That where I'll replace it, I will. But you can't really see, can you? We'll try and tilt this a minute. Can you see better there? Sort of. Anyway, we'll take it from this side and fill the gaps that's been missed this side. I'll go down here, which you should have filled wide up. Lovely stuff this is, not. Packing in really good. I don't know if you feel these holes here, but I'll fill them anyway. Most of it though, to be honest with you, not bad. I might take it off. Just going to fill these gaps here first. nail's making me itch. This is definitely a lot, this is. I don't know if I'm going to use that aluminium like sheeting. I don't know whether, because someone said that holds moisture and some say it prevents moisture. So I don't know. We'll just take the other side off just to see. Yep. Problem we're going to have now is finding the flipping holes. Let's hope I've got a battery charged. I think this black battery is just as flat. It's just what I need, isn't it, really? Flat batteries. I don't know whether I should take these off or leave them on for the wiring. I don't flipping know. Because I know I've got to take them off again, I reckon, but then all this will fall out, so it's easy enough to take off. Another thing to mention is I don't own a lot of tools either. I have to make do with what I've got, and like most of the time what I got ain't good enough. Yeah, I know, it's kind of pathetic. But it's not like I build cameras for a living. Obviously I've got to I've got to start buying tools and stuff. You alright?
You're alright.
Can you hear a little bit?
Nightmare in this.
Thank you. I'll see you later. I've got in the post. Well, I hope they are, because I'm crazy about these. You might think I'm a bit mad, but I love stickers. I'm like a child. So it came in the mail today. Ooh, shiny. And life. Woo. I will be buying more things, slightly more expensive than stickers for this project. But this is the one that I like because it's shiny. Haters welcome. You see there? Can you see? Reflector. I mean reflector. It's reflector. That says van life 2. I don't know where that's going to go. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Anything else in here? Any more stickers? Ooh, got a card. Super GRFX. Check them out, they do good stickers. And I keep looking at that screen when I'm supposed to be looking at that. Anyway, there you go. Back to the project. Am I still recording? I thought I'd do that. It's got a lid behind there, which is not allow that to sit flush. And it sticks out, which is annoying me. And I haven't got a drill bit, which is to me off. I'm going to pull it all back together, apart from that bit there. And I'm going to look on this side, because it's quite easy to get off anyway. So if I do need to, well, obviously I've got to put the wiring in. So you're supposed to do that first, I think. Obviously first fix. So obviously when I get all the wiring harnesses and all the things that goes with the wiring, then I can take it all off. It's quite easy. Some people pop rivet these in, which is stupid. Well, not stupid, because, well, in a way it is and it isn't, because obviously if you're going to want to take it off to fix something, like, you know, something stops working, then you've got to pop them all off and it ruins the whole look. But this person's used self-tapping screws, which is cool. So I'm going to self-tap the screws back in, and then when I do need to do the wiring, they're easy to get off. I've gone blank. Time-lapse video. Had to go and change my top, flipping hot. Whew. Charge the battery in the drill. Let's get to taking this off then. I've undone most of them. I think that's it. Probably not. No. Not too bad. Could be done a bit better. It's like they've got like an hour to do it and they've just got... Not too bad, I suppose. Can you see it? No, you can't. Let's go and have a look at it then. Not too bad, I suppose. Like I said, could have been done a bit better. But that massive gap there. Yeah, they've tucked it in quite a few places. Not too bad, I suppose. That's all pushed in quite solidly. It's a bit empty there, but still pretty good. Sorry, just dust. I'm not a dust person, I hate dust. So yeah, that's not too bad. We can put that cover back on. It's like the other one, it's quite easy. Or I'd like some to be put in here. but I haven't got any more to take anywhere from, so I have to buy some and stick in the to be honest with you, behind it it's red hot because obviously the sun's on the outside of the van, but in here it's quite cool, so it's doing its job. Because when I opened the van this morning it was boiling outside. I mean, obviously you could tell it's summer, but inside the van was very cool, so it's doing its job. Sponsored by Rubicon Dji. I'm joking. Pretty nosy. I'm going to be doing some more exploring videos pretty soon. It's just that things get, well, I wouldn't say things get in the way. You know, I'll do other things. But these videos are mainly well, the side's done. Well, not done, but checked. So now what I want to do is check where the wires are in the roof. I want to see what this crap is. And also, I don't know if you can see. Let me tilt you a little second. Right, also, oh crap, these are in, and apparently they're not wired up to anything, but have a look. What do you start on the screws, please? Oh yeah, it's up. They are wired in, but where to? They don't work. There's no separate switches and they don't work with the ignition on. But they don't work. So I'm taking this panel off here now to see what's underneath it. So people, we do have installation. Yet again, another bloody shoddy job. And this wire does trace back to here. So it's in here, which goes to comes along here. Can you see? Can you even see me? Yeah, you can. So this crappy wire here goes to here, and then wires to this dodgy fucking box here. Excuse my swearing. So you got one thing I can't stand is shoddy wiring. Because what does shoddy wiring equal? Fires. There we go then. So all the sides are okay, roof's okay. Floor and wiring we've got to check out now. Oh, I know the wiring's a bit crap, so let's check out the flue. Move you around a bit. Yeah. We'll check out the back end first. But we know what we're going to find, don't we? My camera stopped recording. Anyway, I think that's most of what I can do now. Unless there's something else I can think of. Can you think of anything else? That doesn't involve money at the moment. This is going to be a slow process, I hope you know that. I'm not rich, so it's not going to be like today would be the flooring, tomorrow would be the wiring, or vice versa, then the next day would be the kitchen. No, it's not like that. I'll probably be washing the van, or you probably see more likely see videos of me taking the van places. But it will be done. I've never done it before, I don't know what I'm doing, but I can actually build a camper, and then you can actually come along and enjoy taking the piss out of me building the camper. Oh, let's have a look at that other door window. Can you see? No, where am I looking? Doesn't feel that bad. It's all crappy again, look. Can you see that? It's all just so I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be done. I don't know. Do you just stick it like that and hope for the best? Because I wouldn't do that. That there, it's just crap. I would have stuck, you know, like a little cover for that. I'm sure you can buy one, like a rubber, like you have around cars and things, and around windows, you know. That there is just shoddy. So that's why I'm pinning it all back, because I'm going to put a cover around that. Because that there is just bloody horrible. Cheaper tack one actually.
What engine is it?
I think it's 2.9, I think.
Hello? The proper range. CU, yeah, CUM 51T.